Hello, people at Purple Butterfly here, people at 7 on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. And currently I'm making miniature keychains look like this. Looks like a little teeny purse, doesn't it? Very cute. It actually opens up. And inside I have the little tag to who it belongs to. So that way when I make a bunch of them I don't have to guess. But the pattern has you making this part separately from this part, and then when it's time to sew it all together, you have to put together all these itty-bitty little parts. Why? If you've ever worked with miniatures before, you know the simpler, the better. So I've come up with a way where instead of starting with the body and then doing the strap last, I start with the strap, and then I attach the body by just using the ending thread of the strap as the body of the little teeny purse. And I thought I'd show that to you just in case you ever have a project like this. It also works with larger items, but it's a visual way. Okay, now here's the lead string. And I made it a little bit longer because I'm also going to use the same string, not only to cast on the body, but it'll become the thread I use to sew up the side too. And here you can tell, well, first let me show you my work. I was binding it off, and this is sock yarn, so also this keeps the colors congruent, because if you have to make a separate piece of something, when you have a sock yarn or whatever, you look up and the second little piece might not even match the piece you're starting because you're at a different part of the sock yarn, and here you have a blue and a green stripe, and the part you're attaching to is red and orange, you know. So anyway, you're going to take your lead string, as in this is your end thread. This is the yarn, the thread that leads to the yarn itself. You're going to take your finger and stick it in between there and just make a continental cast on and pull that tight like that. That makes the last stitch on your strap, stitch number 1 on your cast on, and the stitch you just cast on becomes stitch number 2. And you just continue across that way. So what you end up with after you cast on the body of your work is a smoothness, and you notice that actually hangs down flat. When it's time to attach it, hold on. When it's time to attach, excuse me, it will actually end up the right way. So I hope this has been a helpful hint. If you work with miniatures, you'll know what I mean. Excuse me. And if you don't, you might want to start because it's great fun. This has been People of 7. Y'all stay blessed. Bye now.